Okay, so now
Okay.
Miss Fiza, can you please start our interview sessions? A little bit background with yourself and also maybe your company.
Okay. Hi all. My name is Nurhafiza bin Abdullah. Currently, I'm working as an office manager with the Bonsi Jeddah Malaysia Islam Berhad for 2 years now. But my background, specialty in admin and management. Before that, I was working with McCann Malaysia World Group, which is more to advertising for 5 years. Then I resigned and I joined a normal company, the store Malaysia Islam Berhad. After 3 years, they called me back to join Bonsi Jeddah Malaysia Islam Berhad as office manager. Okay, actually, basically, Bonsi Jeddah Malaysia is a digital brand, which is we create and build ads for clients. Facebook, the website, for example, say Tafin, and then we did like a PR for them as well. Actually, for Bonsi Jeddah, it's a large scope because we not only one in Malaysia, we have other office in regions, which is we have one office in Thailand, we have in the Philippines, we have in Singapore, which is our head office. We have in US, we have 2 in Australia, Melbourne and Sydney, if I'm not wrong. And another one we have in Thailand, and another 2 office in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City and Da Nang. So we scope a very huge. Now we expand, especially in web and tech. Okay, every regional office we manage a different scope. For example, in Da Nang, we place a web and a tech team there, mostly managed by Vietnam people. So like me, I'm managed for Malaysian office, especially for Malaysia market. Basically arrange for operations, HR, finance, and admin, which is like a 4 to 5 in 1. Okay. And I'm also a student, as a part-time student with UiTM Puncak Alam, which is I'm not a master level. I'm still trying to finish my degree because I have to stop like 1 to 1 years because my father passed away, and I have like health problem. So I took like 1 year break semester, final year, but I still need to wait for my thesis because of the COVID-19. I'm not sure yet when I can start with my groups. So for now, I just wait for my new supervisor to in charge us on the thesis matters. Okay, that's all for me.
Okay, so thank you, Miss.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, so thank you. So without further ado, I think
Hello.
hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Miss Fiza. I think maybe her line got some problem, internet line.
Yeah, I also just got disconnected, and I see her camera is frozen, so maybe she got disconnected.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they have an internet problem.
Maybe if we turn off the cameras, the connection will be better. Yeah, she's back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Miss Fiza, without further ado, can we start with our questions? Hi, Miss Fiza.
Yeah, sure. I think I need to turn off my video. Yeah, because I have a bad internet line here.
I think it should be okay as long.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah.
Can you
Hello?
still hear me?
Yeah. I
Okay.
can hear you. Right now, I just turned off my video. I think we can continue with audio, yeah? Is it okay for you?
I think should be okay. Okay. So Miss Fiza, my first questions, what are the current HR challenges your organization face, especially in IR 4.0? Then, what are your organization strategies to handle those challenges?
Okay, this is a very interesting topic for me because right now we are actually jump into HR 4.0, which is more advanced, okay, better than past 2 decades. But for me, in my company, we are not really do changes term uh, of the people, which is means technology is a technology. We still kept with technology, but we still need people to work with us. But the most important in the HR 4.0 is about the recruitment, retaining, and talent. Means as a company, we need to find a right person to work together with the HR team, for especially for local people like us. Okay, I'll give you same example like myself. Before that, I work with local people, but I feel they are really good in the management, the recruitment and everything and so on. But when I joined the Bonsi Jaden as the office manager, I explore more with the HR team and management. Let's say if my boss give me a task, she will help you, she will guide you, she will explain to you how to do from A to Z. Okay, this is a different with the local people. Um, I'm not trying to look down local people. I've tried to make a comparison how we work with local and with foreign people. Because in Bonsi Jordan itself, I can say 100% I working with foreign people. My boss is from UK, from Australian, and from India, um, from US, from Singapore. So we have so many variety people in our agency. For local, I can say like 60%, 60 to 70%. Majority monopoly by Chinese. Malays only less than 10 people. But the most important for me is how you adapt yourself into the culture. In the HR 4.0, it's not about you. It's about us, about your circulation, about your environment. Then how to work towards them. Because when we work with foreign people, especially from Australian, from Singapore, they are really very advanced in management and tasks. So that we need to cope with them. Whatever task that they give to you, even like small tasks, I just take as a very important task, which is I need to prioritize which is more important, and then we need to manage one by one. Because I'm not only work as a office manager, means I not only work for HR, I work for management, operations, admin, and finance. So I mean, I have to prepare myself with the circulation, which is I can adapt all. But we have to make sure that you learn everything. For that, if not, you will like you cannot work. Without them, you cannot work. I can say that because before this, I work with local people. I can say that they can talk, they can give you instruction, but they cannot manage. But same goes to the foreign people also. They can talk, they can manage. Sometimes they cannot deliver the task. But for me, we cannot blame them. But we have to make sure yourself involved with them. This is what I feel in HR 4.0. But I can feel that my management still try to expand and maintain whatever source we have right now to adapt with the technology. Because if you know, guys, when we talk about HR 4.0, what the first thing in comes to your mind about technology, robots, right? So we cannot replace people with robots. And also robot cannot work like people because we are human. We are better than robots. This is why HR 4.0 is very important to make sure we push ourselves to learn more about technology, NI, and also about our scope. Okay, maybe for 2 decades, we can say that HR only for HR people, right? Finance for finance people, but right now it totally changed. Even my background is engineering, business management, but I learned everything. I learned about finance, I learned about HR, I learned about operations, I learned about admin. Maybe people can say, oh, this is a lot of work visa, how you manage, how to handle everything. No, for me, it's just a challenges, but you can do if you know how to prioritize your work. This is what I thought from Bossy Jaden people, which is I work with a very, very good people. Even they are Australian, but they have kind of the knowledge and expertise how to deliver your work. Even I work with local people, it still be okay. I can say that they are very good. But for me, when you jump into big company, which is not only based in Malaysia, but based on like 7 other countries, we have to adapt with their culture and learn from them. For myself, I learned from Philippine office. We have another office manager. Every country we have one office managers. So we learn with them one by one. Even maybe we are not 100% perfect, but they also learn with us. This is kind of the good things that I learned from Bossy Jaden. Okay, I want to add in organization strategies. Ras just asked me. In strategies, I can see my boss. She's a local, but her backgrounds in the HR, I can say more than what I expect. Before that, I work with local. Okay, I don't say that like local people is not good. We just then I can assume that the local people like this. There's a bunch of people out there can work, but they cannot talk. Means they cannot communicate. They cannot present as yourself. But this is a bunch of the people out there who you cannot talk but can work. But for me, when I jump into Bossy Jaden, and then we come up with a new HR team, with a new people, they listen to us. What the most important HR is about listening. You must listen to your people. What's their problems? What you can do for them? What other solution for you to solve the problem? And then I can see in 2 months, we totally change in a way how we guide our people. For your information, guys, I honestly, I have a local HR before, but they are lack in organization, which is based on filing, record on that is a very, very worse. But I try my best to cope and organize back everything in Bossy Jaden, regional HR manager. We sit together like one-to-one and we communicate and we try to solve the problem, and they come up with a good solution, not for me, but for the whole regions, with a standardized guideline for us to work. In 2 months, I can say that I 100% changed. From nothing, I can say that from not 100%, but like 80%, I know what I'm doing now. I can manage my work. Even my boss gave me so many things in one time, maybe 10 tasks. You know, you can imagine how you can work with the 10 tasks from then. For operation, it's a difference. From finance, a difference. From finance, you need to calculate a salary. You need to answer so many questions from the staff. Sometimes they always look. They're always looking at me. They always like we have a channel Slack, which is like a WhatsApp, but it's more to working message. You always asking me, "Hi Kak Fiza, how are you? I have a question. Can you let me know how leave balance I have? Kak Fiza, I have a problem with my EPF. Kak Fiza, everything." You feel like, oh, this is a burden for me. I don't know what to do, but it's not. You learn from them. From that, I can say I gain so many things from my new HR team. Even my previous is okay, I can say okay, but more, and now I learn more. This is which is good for us in HR organization strategies. Not only we have a communication, we have a APEC manager for every week. I think it's a good strategy for HR right now, which is we have every week APEC meeting, we all region, and we ask them one by one, what's the problem, everything. We try to be transparent. There's no hide and seek. Everything we work as a team. We have to speak up with your HR team. What's happening? What's going on in your agency? Which is we can cope and try to solve. And another thing, we try to manage based on people. I know it's not very easy work as HR. Even I have no background as HR, you can say, but I try my best to learn one by one with my HR team. We try to create not harmony environment, but we try to create a friendly environment with all people, especially office manager and management. Okay, which is a good when you work with MNC's company. They will teach you how to communicate and how to present yourself. It's not very easy for local like me because you are Malay. Sometimes there's a skeptical or people like, oh, you work with agency or you like this, you like that. In terms of office manager, it's not like, oh, you're office manager, maybe you work as a cleaner, for example. Maybe you just work as a kerani. Maybe for people out there, office manager similar to kerani, for clerk, like a normal clerk, clerical clerk. But it's not. It's a more. It's about yourself, how you spend yourself with the MC's people. I learned this past 2 years, but when I try learn about HR, I always find something interesting about HR. This is very good in strategies because you as an office manager, you need to know how to speak with your people surrounding you, how to speak with the other regions, because we have a different perspective and different tasks and a different environment, which is good. And then for the strategy, I can say not really not based on strategy as a bossy Jordan. I can say we try to adapt the culture together with the technology, but we are not really change our circle. Means we have maybe after this we have a more strategic coming, maybe in the middle of the year, because of COVID-19 everything will stop. So we have to freeze some of the process because of the COVID. Now we're working from home, which is a bit hard for us, but we try our best. For strategies, I think for even your MNC or local, the best way to make your organization competitive, compete with other local company, just hire a true talents, which is people can work not only for HR, but other background. This is very important because sometimes people say, oh, you can do HR, how about other things? What's your expertise, what your skills? This is very important as an office manager for myself. In the HR team, I'm a part of the HR team as a HR representative with my HR team, because right now my HR manager still on maternity leave. So my boss need me to help her to arrange and manage in HR staff, which is, I can say, very difficult, sometimes very hard, but this is how we work as a team. But I can feel that as a HR person, I'm not 100% HR person, as the HR team, we try to make sure people can learn, can receive more information about the agency. Okay, for the challenge HR 4.0, I think not so many changes. It's just that HR 4.0 is more to technology, right? So about the technology, because HR, you cannot convert HR team to, I mean, not 100% use a robot kind of that, but we just like to adapt people in HR itself with the technology, skills, expertise, which is a very, very important. And for strategy, so far. So I hope this will give you later. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, Ms.
Hello.
Hasan.
Okay.
Hi. Okay, thank you. Before we direct my question, our second question to my friends, I would like to inform you guys that we only have 40 minutes for one meeting groups. So if anything happen, I will give you guys another set of group links. Okay, so you guys need to continue after that. Okay. So Haitham, proceed with your questions.
Yes. Second question is to transition from the first question. First question was mainly about fourth industrial revolution, and all the industries now, all the institutions are trying to discuss this topic and see how they take advantage, right? But now there is a more pressing issue that's affecting pretty much all the industries around the world, which is the current outbreak of the COVID-19 virus. So, if you please tell us how your organization is handling this type of difficult situation, maybe in terms of number of the workforce, how do you do your job differently? Did you change any goals or do you have new ones? Neil?
Okay, this is regarding COVID-19, right? You are still in the MCO. This is more days to go. As a person who have to follow the MCO. Okay, first thing when we heard about the COVID-19, maybe some of the agency or company or firm did not expect from government regarding MCO, but on the 17th, when we heard about the MCO, moment control order, and the next day we take everyone's action. We prepared ourselves, not only for myself, with another two managers. We have a communication, three of us, how to we prepare and how to manage during MCO. We have like a 1 hour meeting. We come up with a new solution. We come up with new policy. We just inform our agency, okay, team, now government has been declared MCO from 18 until 31st April. So we explain to them what's happening right now during the MCO and the COVID-19. Before that, we already explained to team, the whole region, what the step that we need taking during the MCO, right? How to prepare yourself, take care of yourself, that people give you guidelines, use hand sanitizer, wash your hand, and etc. So the first thing we explain to them what the next step that we need to take during the COVID-19 period, which is you have to take care yourself and give a guideline. And second step, when government declared about the MCO, we taking action immediately. We send a message to whole office, especially from Malaysian. We start with Malaysian about working from home, working remotely, which is staff. We allow them to work from home during the MCO, and we come up with more solution, which is okay, guys, you can work from home during MCO period, but please do not come to your office. You are not allowed to, and then this building also closed when we give them guideline. So anything they need, we try to solve the, which is best. This is like a normal, general question. Oh, Kak Fiza, okay, like us, we need to work. We need a monitor, screen monitor. So what should I do? Can I take back? Okay, you can take back. company asset, but we come out with sheets, which is you have to declare yourself, okay, this guy, this girl bring back the asset monitor for work from home and etc. But for my agency, we are not really take restriction on the staff. First, we allow them work from home, which is we make ourselves flexible from 9 to 6. And then we try to cope with the new environment. It's not easy to adapt, work from home, because you always excited to go to your office, right? Every morning you woke up early, you perform your subuh prayer, and you get ready and start your car and then go to work, right? But this is a new adaptation in terms of working from home. And then right now we have another policy, which is we reduce our staff salary. We call salary reduction 20%. Everyone from the whole region, we cut their salary 20% to make sure we have a continuous in our office and for our finance. This is a very I know this is a shocking for our office, but we have to do. Bahir Bakru we have to do to cut their salary by 20%. Even you have a light salary or you have a high salary, we manage to cut 20%, and we reduce the working days from 5 working days a week, make it 4 days working day a week. We just working from Monday to Thursday, and Friday we just declare off day. So in terms of the policy that changing immediately, I need to cope not only for the working days, but based on the HR record, such as like a leave, annual leave, because people's already took leave, right? Like for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I have to calculate back the leave because Friday is an off day. These are kind of the challenges that I face right now, but so far I'm okay with that. And then for the salary reduction, this is what management has been announced. Past 2 days, we have to cut around 20%, not only Malaysian, but the whole region. But other region, they have their own policy, they have their own task. They need to relate with the government law, especially like Philippines. Philippines, I think they're very difficult. I think they have a difficult situation, which is they need to declare with the government because they are related with the government law. We are not simply cut 20%. No, they need to talk with the government law. They have like kind of the long process. Okay, this is different from Malaysian because Malaysian is straightforward. I can say Malaysian straightforward. Only your salary cut by 20% and it affected your EPF and so. That's all we can do so far. We hope with this action, we try to continue our business. We try to maintain our financial for 3 months in advance. We hope we can debt this for 3 months. We will see how. We're not sure. Because management said during this difficult time, we cannot simply ask people to leave the company. We cannot simply ask people to leave the company, to leave the agency. This is not what we thought in the agency. We try to work as a team, united as a team. By reduce the salary 20%, we can still continue to do our job. We can still continue to pay our people salary monthly, but this is like a basis to basis month, maybe for another 3 months. We hope the COVID-19 can gone in the 3 months. We hope, we pray for that. It's very hard for us to work from home. Working from home for my staff, I brought everything. I brought my hard file, everything, because I cannot work without my physical file. Because we have our own storage, like Google Drive. Actually, we moved to Google Drive. We can storage everything there. But as HR, finance, operation, I still need my big file, like a hard file, everything to check for daily checking. This is how I work. I cannot depends on the Google storage. Sometimes you have like bad internet line right now, but you still need a physical record, right? So this kind of like 2-in-1 task, but for me, I'm okay with that. As long we can help our people in agency, we try to convince them, we try to build their confidence, because we don't want they feel like, oh, after cut salary 20% means after that maybe our agency will try to kill off us from company. No, it's not about the try to terminate people. We try to manage in the difficult solution. I can say the critical situation for us, and not only for my agency, I think for other company, firm, right? They try to reduce a bit based on the salary terms and all that. But it's okay for now. But yeah, because of the COVID-19, we just try to make ourselves feel a bit. Just try to make yourself less worry about your salary. At least you still have salary, even management already cut your salary. Maybe 20% is a huge amount, I can say. But yeah, this is what our agency do, because this about they're not only about the financial, because based on the shareholder, based on the board item discussion, we have investor in our agency right now. But I know this is a hard decision for them, but we try our best to make sure everyone will get their salary every month, even they will get less than their original salary. Yeah. For the next 5 years. Okay. For this, I have a few points based on the what I have gone through with the Bossy Jaden. Okay. First, we have employee experience. We have HR guidance. We have a real-time performance feedback, and we have the way to work. Okay. For the 4 key points, I can combine in one. Right now, when we have a new HR team, we come up with a new guidance, which is we prepare BJ handbook, Boss Jaden handbook, or we call BJ handbook. We give to everyone, not only from Malaysian office, but the whole region, the HR guidance, based on the, for example, based on the annual leave, based on the service year, how they can get additional leave through the years, and how everything about insurance, about the compassionate leave, how about the code of something like that, code of ethic. Is it code of ethic or ethic of code? Something like that. Code of ethics, right? So everything we make it one in the BJ handbook, and when we distribute to the whole region. The whole region, like Vietnam, they have a different policy with the government labor law, and Thailand, they have their own policy related to government law, such as, and also similar to Malaysia. And then the new things will come up with BJ Pulse. BJ Pulse means we create a platform for the BJ people to give the feedback toward management. How they feeling about the management? They feel bad, or they feel the management is good right now, or how we feeling about our management. So everything there, we just give your reason and feedback. For example, we have like scale of 1 to 5. Either you agree, disagree, maybe a neutral, such on lah. Just everything we just put in BJ Bus. And then we have existing survey for recent staff. I think I can say existing survey is similar to BJ Pulse, but existing survey is more to private, like a one-to-one conversation between staff and the HR team. This is a very PNC. Only HR team will collect all data information and share with management, which is they need to come up with a new solution. They need to come out how to solve this problem, how you can improve their management. Not only based on the presentation, communication, this is overall. And then one thing I learned about the BJ people, especially my CEO, Daniel Fossebeck, is Australian. He's very straightforward. He telling us, be transparent. If you have a problem, we can direct to him. Even maybe we can say that maybe he cannot help us like 100%, but whatever problem we have, we can go through him Okay, let's say, hey Daniel, we have this problem. I have this problem. Maybe you can help me, or maybe you can try to solve this problem with management. Which maybe we have kind of the new solution. What we need to go, I mean, what we need to do, based on the problem and based on their feedback. This is which is good. Every time we have a town hall, I can say not only not every month, maybe every 2 months. Daniel will try to build our confidence, try to explain what's happening in the agency overall for region, in terms of the management, in terms of our progress, our clients, finance, and what the next step that we need to take to make sure that that our office will continue successful as a before, something like that, which is a good for us. We learn from Daniel to be transparent. There's no hide and seek. Everything's transparent. If we have a problem with financial, he just explain, okay, right now, guys, we have a problem. Our management feel that in 2019, we are not making profit. So maybe this year there's no bonus. Okay, bonus, sometimes we hope on a bonus. Okay, maybe this year we can make it more profit, and we try to get more client, because as a advertising, the trend in advertising is ups and down. Sometimes we have continue client, for example, Cetaphil. We work with Cetaphil. Sometimes we lost the client. Sometimes we can get a client maybe two in one piece, one presentation, like one-to-one, everything. But it's not easy to maintain is as agency in advertising, because you see advertising is very small in Malaysia. I can say the very small. We can see this advertising like this, the advertising like that, because in our agency there's two different of advertising. There's offline and online. Like us, we working through online. Everything on online website like Facebook, Twitter, right? Instagram. But the other agency were the offline. So we have a kind of a different feedback, outfit, input, everything through the agency. So we come out with this trend based on the HR team proposed to our management. We come up with a new guidance how to help people to speak up, to raise their voice, how they're feeling about management. So we come up with first with a BJ Pulse, which is very important to hold a Bonsi Jaden people. And then we come up with an existing survey. We come up with a new BJ handbook. Every year we will change and update the BJ book. And we come up with another solution, Toastmasters. I think this is the first time you heard about Toastmasters. It's a very good initiative program from HR itself, which is we try to expand our people in a BJ to build their confidence through the presentation, which is make you better and better based on the communication, based on your presentation, how to be confident, how to can win your client hearts is very important in our business. People will love to hear from you. Oh, this agency come up with a new idea about their ads. Okay, right now we work for Mr. Potato. We have Setapi. We have a few projects with client. It's not easy because you not only work for Malaysia. We work with other regions. We work with the BJ Thai. We working with BJ Vietnam. We work with BJ people. BJ SG, which is I think we have more than 1,000 ideas from the whole region, which is good. Okay, this is a new trend. I think this is positive way how we can improve our management works actually. Maybe sometimes people will say, okay, management, they're really good. Okay, these people know. They treat us equally. But in Bonsi Jaden, we always call our people team. They're not substitute or subordinate. Something like my CEO, she's a Singaporean, she not allow us to use subordinate words, which is this is your team, this is your clique. Don't ever say subordinate in any way, even your email. Please change subordinate to team, because we work as a team. Sometimes we work as a family. Family is a family, but we work as a team. For that, this is something new for me. Subordinate is not good to use as a words for team for people in the agency, in the firm or organization. We work as a team. Every time I always call my team, dear team, like that, or dear all, which is more respect to people in our agency. I think for the
Sorry, Consiza.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupted.
Okay.
I'm interested about the Toastmaster. You are talking just now.
Yeah.
Is that you are doing the Toastmaster during the office hour, or is just for a training for your staff?
Actually, for Toastmaster, we do some last time we have every month Toastmaster. We select people from different department. Okay, for example, one you are from DPR, which now DPR we convert to content and partnership team. Okay, Ras from creative team, and Haitam from web and tech. We pick ones from each department. We sit together. We come up with an idea. We just follow the latest news. For example, like last time we have social media team, but we converted to content and partnership team. We have come up with a new trends. So every month they will distribute to whole region with a new reports. Okay, I can share the report. You can see they will follow the trends. Not only COVID, they can, okay, for example, COVID-19, they can convert the COVID-19 scenario become a slide. This is very interesting. They really follow trend. Okay. I can share with
Maybe
you.
we can have samples.
Yeah. I can share with you the sample. You can. They're very good in terms in the presentation. The COVID-19 situation, making a slide. This is good. We can see that the trends are very advanced, because for the report we can share with a client, so that you can see how agency works towards the trends in the world. Sometimes, for example, we heard our PM say about Makcik Kia. Now it's become trends, right? They make it trends on the Makcik Kia. Oh my God, you can see in the Facebook, Makcik Kia, like that. So we follow the trend, which is a good. Toastmasters, actually, I can say, if you can create an environment during your people through Toastmasters, which is good. You can build their confidence, you can build their knowledge, you can build them. Just try to what we call we try to we try to make it people from shy, they less talk, making more proactive. We can try anything, everything. This is very good about Toastmasters, but now we
So
have
I
to
have
stop.
another question. So about the Toastmaster, actually it's like a TND, training and development method, is it?
I can say it's one of the development method, but we apply this and practice for the whole region. But make sure we have our Toastmasters, like BJ Philippines, they have their own Toastmaster in a special, or in the funny way. For example, okay, sometimes they ask me, Kak Fida, can you order crispy cream donuts because we have Toastmaster on this Friday? Okay, how many people will involve? Okay, can I have like 18 donuts? Okay, no problem, I can buy for you. Something like that. We try to create like a funny, cool environment for BJ people. This is what I love about the BJ people. We actually flexible. I can say like office manager like me is a flexible. I works with not only for BJ Malaysia, but towards other region. We have a very good communication with them without fail. So anything just through communication, which is good. I can say I cannot speak English before. I can say, honestly, people when I'm working with local people, they always say to me, "Oh, you're stupid," or "You're not apa?" You can say, "Oh, you're not achieve your target." So okay, fine. Take as a positive way. I learn slowly, day by day. I learn from this management. I learn from that management. Now I can say I can feel that I'm totally changed through the process. Even I'm not HR, but something that I learned from people in VJ, not only for HR lah. But I can say that Toastmasters is a very good initiative program for development. I think this Toastmaster can continue in future. Don't stop. Maybe you can practice in your company or firm. So very good. And then, yeah.
Yeah, Miss Fiza, I think Toastmaster program was a very good for the employee to train themselves, and
Yeah.
also is a good way to brainstorming them and build their confidence. So may I know what is the future expectation of your organization to human resource department?
Okay, for right now, for yeah, people always ask us how about how the trends will shape in HR over the 5 years. I can say this is a big challenges for HR team, but we already start doing this for now. I think in 4 5 years, for the expectation for HR team that we will have potential people or talented people, not only in HR, but the overall, based on the technology, based on the innovation, how people can commit with their specialty, I mean your fields, to relate with your job, which is right now we cannot only depends on only people who expertise in the HR. We need to look at people who can work for the overall, who can deliver everything in overall, which is good actually. This is what we try to build in BJ, but it will take time in 5 years. I don't know what's going on in 5 years, but we already tried slowly. We try to adapt everything. We try to change the culture in HR itself. Maybe right now I can say I can see my boss, because they're expertise in psychology actually. They don't have a HR background, but they're very good in recruitment and retaining people. They're not invisibly what this is what I see from this perspective. Every time they have a meeting, how to recruit people, I can hear their discussion about the people's, okay, these people like this, people like that. Maybe we can try, but expectation very hard. The demands, the salary demands are very hard. Sometimes not compete with the job, but sometimes people keep pushing them. Every time call, maybe for example, call them more than 10 times, just asking about the available job in our BJ office, which is not for all actually. I can say trend in a BJ in the agencies, which is we are very advanced in technology in terms of works and management, timeline and all that. Not people can follow. I can say when people resign, not because of not good, because sometimes they cannot follow the trends. They turn very fast. You need catch up very fast. Even the people have a good background. They have sometimes he or she has a startup company, tech team, all that. Sometimes they cannot follow with the BJ agency trends. They're very fast in technology. I can say that. That's why our CEO on this keep telling our people, learn and learn. It's a flexible, learn and work, learn, because they're very, very advanced technology trends in agency, especially in advertising, right? This is a very, very critical, and it's a very, very good to people to learn about agency. Once you join, you say, oh, okay, oh my God, it's just so very fast. Or sometimes we cannot follow the trend. Okay, I'm so sorry, I just quit. Sometimes people feel that, oh, Kak Fiza, I'm not suited for the job. Sometimes they cannot what we call they cannot commit with the job. Sometimes we cannot blame them. It's all about the trends. It's a very modern trends, some related to innovation, technologies, people surrounding you, everything. Not only about us, about the overall, which is in 5 years, I want to see BJ peoples more attractive, more knowledgeable in skills in what they're doing as a BJ people. Because I can say this is a trend. It's not same like we work in a government agency, right, with other market or other firms. But for me, the key point is the same. How you build your company, how you build your surrounding to make sure they can follow and fix and also adapt with a new technology, or maybe with the current works, make sure they can follow and 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 guided for the next 5 years. It's not easy actually, but we try our best to make sure people can adapt surrounding us. uh but for the 5 years, mm, bear in mind, maybe we are not sure, because this is my opinion. We are not really into to do everything in a traditional way. Actually, we need a traditional way instead of for technology and all that, but we try to cope everything. I can say for in 5 years, right now, I haven't received, or I heard about the plan from my HR team. But what we doing now is slowly to make sure that we can cope with the trend for 5 years. So we try slowly, because this is what we call um the the challenge in HR itself, in the surrounding itself, very competition right now. But we try our best for 5 years. Right now, we just maintain what we have. That's what I can say for based on my opinion, especially on BJ Bossy Jaden now.
Thank you, Mafiza. For next question, uh, you as an HR personnel at HR department, how
Okay.
did your department manage the diversity of your human resource or your staff at your organization? Because at MNC company, we know that as you said just now, your bosses is also from foreigners. There are
Yes.
so many expatriates. So how do you manage the diversity of your human resource?
Okay. Very interesting question. One. In the Bossy Jaden, Malaysia, I can say Bossy Jaden family, Bossy Jaden team. We try to adapt the diversity among people. I mean, based on the differentiate between every people is a difference, but we try to cope with them. It's not easy, because when we work with the expatriates, their expectation very high. I can say that they're very high. Their expectation, they try to make you deliver the things on time. For example, okay, this client need this colorful on that, or based on this key point, etc., etc. We need to change everything, blah blah blah. But as a local people, we try to cope with them. It's not easy actually, but I try my best. For 2 years, for last 2 years, when people ask me what you doing, I just tell myself I don't know what I'm doing here, because I don't have a guidance from them. But when we solve the problem, we can see the key point is about the teammate, about the how you can work with them. It's not. I can say that when you work with them, you must push yourself. Mean you're not. No need to sit or stand same level with them, but you can deliver the works whatever they give to you. Make sure achieve the expectation. It's not easy, but I can say we can do. This is what I learned from my BJ staff. It's not easy, especially my CEO, because I manage his schedule. There, even small things, you will inform the operation manager, hey, Ash, can you inform Fiza, please book my calendar only one. Okay, please remove this, with that from my calendar. It's like a double, double. We call double book, something like that. It's small things. They are very particular. So that from there, I learned, okay, this kind of people, we need more transparent. I need more clear what he want. Okay, every time I have a communication with Daniel, okay, Daniel, the BJ's bus will depart from KL to Singapore. What time what time, and so on. Okay, may I know your time arrangement on that? So they're very straightforward. So very easy work with them, but sometimes it's very difficult. Sometimes we can talk to them. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I need someone to hear my problem. Sometimes they cannot hear, because Every people, they have their own expectation. It's not easy, but we try as a local people in MNC's company to work towards foreigners to make sure we achieve and we follow the expectation. In the first place, it's very hard, but when you go through every day like a daily task, it become easy. It become easy. I can say they become easy. Then you know what they expect. You know you can learn their behavior. Oh, these people like this, these people like that. But one more thing, you have to transparent with them. Don't hide anything. It's not good. This is what I learned from management, the top people. Just be transparent. Don't hide. When you hide something, when you hide your problem, they cannot help you. This is what I learned from the diversity in between a local and expatriate. We have a limit or borders, but we can work as a team. We can work because they listen to us. They are not like, okay, you have problem, you settle your own. No, it's not like that. Even problem, we can listen to them, and they will listen to you. If they cannot help, it's okay. We try to get another person to involve. We try to manage it. Whatever we face, we try to manage. This is what that's what I learned from EJ people, especially expatriate boss. It's not easy because before 5 years before, I worked with 5 bosses from Indian. This is a very, very, it's very tough, but I learned from them everything. They're very good. They are not, in Malay we call loke ilmu. They're very, very humble. They're very generous. They will help you. They will learn. They will teach you from A to Z. No matter what, they will help you. Even my HR boss, Lisa, is a Malaysian, but she's very good. He guide me everything so that I can learn as independent person. I can learn, I can do my job, I can finish, I can deliver whatever job that she gave to me with a limited supervision. This is good about when we work with MSC. I don't want to say that local people is not good. They are really good, but we need the expertise from foreigners as well, so that we can balance, balance the diversity from local and foreign people, which is a good.
Madam Fiza, how about the relationship between the workers or staff in the team? Meaning that because they come from different background and different culture, so how HR team makes them can work as a team or cooperate in making decision, especially.
Okay, this is okay. Right now I have a staff from Iran. He's an Iranian. I have a Mohsen. I have a Nandan Saman from India. I have right now I have 2 foreign staff. First our impression, I would say that, this is maybe it's very hard to work with them. In my first impression, because they're foreigner, or maybe they're very sometimes we can cerewet. No, they are not very fussy actually. When we work with them for the continued months, we can see they are very good. They can cope with our culture, with our not only culture, our environment. Even they are from Iranian, from India, they learned how to cope with the environment and culture. And then we have a good communication with them because they're the outsourced. Because we manage their salary and their wages by other company, but they can cope with HR. So everything, when we have a problem, we always have a one-to-one meeting. We have discussion. We always ask, okay, Fiza, okay, Nadia, when you're free, can we book your time for half an hour so that we can discuss this problem, we can solve this problem. Maybe we can have a long conversation so that we try to make people less stressed. Sometimes, it's not easy work with agency, but it's a good. And also I have another director, Nigel says Philip. This is UK, but now become a Singaporean citizenship, which is I can say he's like our BJ father. We learn everything from him. I learn everything about management from him. He's is a good person, because based on communication, you can go in. Even sometimes people have a bad temper, right? Or always want to get angry. No, in the BJ agency, we treat people nicely, in a good way, which is we have a conversation. Okay, you have a problem. You have a problem. Come, we talk in the meeting room. Don't argue. Don't get angry in front of people. Go inside. You want to fight or want to argue inside the meeting room. Just release everything there, which is good. But when you ask me how we can interact, how can we work with the foreign staff like us, we have a good communication with them, we have a good interact with them, everything we try to solve, but they really understood what's going on in our country. Even, okay, let's say we have to cut yesterday, okay, they know the problem. So for now we don't have a problem with our foreign staff from Iranian, from Iran, from India, or from UK, or from Australia. We treat them equally. They sometimes we learn about them, then they learn about us, which is good. It's a good communication actually. Okay.
Thank you, Professor.
Okay. Oh, we have remaining meeting 9 minutes.
Yes. So, but I think for now, we have, I think we enough answers, sufficient answers for all the questions. It's like,
Okay.
if I want to say something that I really appreciate these sessions, and
Yeah.
really give me something that is new, and because I'm from a medical background, so
Oh,
I,
my.
all what you say is everything is new to me. So
Yeah, yeah.
the answer that you speak just now, what you say just now, is really totally different what I expect from.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
from me, last but not least, thank you, Miss Riza, for the sessions and for the answers as well.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, I will share the slide from content partnership teams. You can see the trends. What we have, the latest trend. We can see. Maybe I can share with you maybe 3 or 4 report from them, which is good. We can see the trend from agency like us. You know, this first time you heard about people in agency. Or people agency, or sometimes, oh, they are really rough, tough. No, it's the same actually. Maybe because of the environment, working environment make we different. Even you're from government, if you are from construction, even you're from medical background, even you're from teaching background, we are same. We are same actually. Even we have from different perspective, different culture. When it comes to work, we are united as a team. We can learn from each of us. We have our unique style. We have our own style, right? From Haitam, it's my first time having discussion with Haitam. This is a very new for me. Maybe we can learn Arabic. Who knows? Which is a good.
It's my pleasure, actually. And I just want to mention that I wish you best of luck in your study.
You too.
And
Yeah.
actually, I was in the same boat. I went to school, but I had to stop for a long while and work.
No,
Or
it's
maybe,
okay.
yeah. And then I came back. I got my engineering degree, and now I'm doing my
Yeah.
master's.
Okay,
I feel
don't
you,
worry. Yeah.
and we will pray for your success academically and professionally. We
Yeah,
really
yeah,
appreciate it.
inshallah. Yeah, yeah. I know. We actually even it's okay. Some people, yeah, from like not good background or poor background. When it comes to education, we are same. Maybe in future I need your help from both 4 of you to ask to have a free FAQ with my for my final project. Because last time yeah, because Ras, you connect with Kaeda, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a conversation with Kaeda last time at her office for his final thesis, which is good. Which is good. The question is very good. Not only for Kaeda team, but for your team. But don't worry, maybe I can ask your help after this to answer my question for final project. So
Sure.
I think, yeah, we can continue our relationship, which is good. If you need anything, just let me know. I can help you. Maybe I need something. Maybe I can ask from you guys. Yeah, which is a good. Okay, 5 minutes more.
Madam Fiza,
Yeah.
if you can share also the background of your company, or we can search your website, your company website.
I can give you a link after this. Maybe Russ, maybe I can WhatsApp you. And
Okay.
then for the slide, let me WhatsApp you, or you can give me
Give
the
it to
email address.
forward it to my friends.
Can. Later I will download everything and send to you. Oh yeah, don't forget, give me your email address because it's a huge file. I cannot send with WhatsApp.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Madam Fiza, you can also share your building of your company, or your company at your another region, or your HR team. Also, you can forward to us so that we can include into our reports and presentation.
Okay. I'll try if I can download from my Google Drive, because for Google Drive actually I have limited access. I try to download a few from but for the other region, I think we have, because we put everything in one slide. For the org chart, we put everything in one slide, like a huge storage. Well, I try. I'm not sure. Maybe I can help you to download. I try my best because I have a limited access. But no worry, I try.
No worry, for Fiza, if you have, because it's just for to add our to our presentation.
Can. I'll
Thank
try.
you, thank you.
Yeah.
So anything,
Okay.
Kong, you want to say? Or Haitam, El?
Okay.
Just thank you very much. We
Just
really
very thank. Yeah, thank you for your time.
Yeah, no worries. Because I'm quite busy right now. So many things. I have so many things. Even I work at night with my boss. She always keep WhatsApp me. Okay, Fiza, can you help me? Fiza, can you help me? Okay, I just do until night. Until you WhatsApp me until 11:59. Then you stop. Then you continue tomorrow. This is what I practice with my boss. You can WhatsApp me anytime until 11:59. 12 midnight, I go to sleep. Okay, so we practice like that because there's so many things. I cannot skip my work. I need to continue. So I think it's the best way, best time for us to connect, and then I can share with you something from my perspective from my boss Jada Malaysia Seram Berhad, which is something interesting to share with you. Because we have our different background. We have 2 minutes more.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Madam Fiza, for your sharing. We are very very interesting, your sharing session. Maybe we can share also after we present to our lecturer to you. So thank you very much.
You need my photo because last time Kak Ida asked me about my photo to put into her slide.
Sure. Actually, that's one exercise is proof. So,
Okay, can. I can share video. No problem. Okay.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Madam, especially to willing to entertain us. Thank you guys, everyone. I think we stop here, and thank you for everything.
Stay safe,
Guys, and keep our friendships, Miss Fiza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Stay safe, yeah. Stay at home. Don't go anywhere.
Stay safe. Okay, stay safe.
Yeah, we can break the COVID-19 change. Okay,
Exactly.
stay safe.
Exactly.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
See
bye.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.